今アメリカではアマゾンが1万4000人の従業員を解雇したニュースが話題になっています。驚くのはその通知方法。ある社員は朝起きたらスマホに解雇の通知がテキストメッセージで届いていたといいます。アマゾンは業務の効率化と革新の加速のためと説明していますが、でもその背景には AI による自動化の波があります。
So, I think I got laid off. I don't really talk about this on my social media, but besides content, I actually have or had a full-time job. I work in marketing at Amazon, and if you haven't heard, Amazon is doing a mass layoff. This morning, I got this text on my phone at 6 a.m. My manager is scheduled a call with me in 10 minutes, so let's find out. 5 minutes, and I'm getting so nervous right now. Really like shaking.
First of all, I want to just say that I'm sorry.
That was only like 10 minutes.
So I got this recommendation. This was posted 2 days ago. Didn't y'all just do layoffs? What's going on here?
Thought the job market was bad? Well, it's about to get worse because Amazon just fired 14,000 corporate employees and many of them found out through a text message early in the morning. Now, apparently Amazon sent texts telling people to check their email before coming into work so they wouldn't show up and realize their badges didn't work anymore. Now, these layoffs are part of Amazon's plans to cut bureaucracy and reduce white-collar jobs. In total, Amazon may cut up to 30,000 corporate roles, about 9% of office jobs, over the next few weeks. Amazon says that laid-off workers will get severance, health benefits, and career support. Amazon CEO Andy Jassy said Amazon is investing heavily in AI and automation, which will replace some of the human jobs. Now, despite these layoffs, Amazon still made $18 billion in profit last quarter.
I was laid off by Amazon. I was one of the 14,000 employees that were affected today. They sent out an email at 5 a.m. Seattle time. I think so that people don't have to go to the office if they are laid off. I'm still processing what has just happened. I guess I didn't have a lot of time to prepare for what to think, what to feel if that actually happens to me. I will have 90 days to find a job within Amazon, and then after that, if I don't find a job, I will have some severance package, which will last for a few more months.
Today, I was laid off at Amazon. I am one of the 14,000 employees impacted. I was a senior social media manager in Amazon ads, and earlier this month, I actually celebrated my 1-year anniversary, or Immiversary as they like to call it. And it was the closest I've ever come to a dream role. I was working social media marketing and tech, something I would have dreamed about and wished for in college. I was flown out to work my first Cannes line in the south of France, of all places. I interviewed celebrities on the red carpet, some that I had fangirled over since I was a little kid. But most importantly, I worked at a globally recognizable company that I knew made my immigrant parents proud. And even my grandma knew what Amazon was because of the packages we get on our doorstep. And fast forward to today, it also actually is exactly 1 week from my birthday. I guess my present from Amazon just came a little bit early. But that's all to say, I am feeling all the feels. I feel really grateful for sure that I got to live out a corporate dream for a year. But I guess that's the thing about dreams. They shift and transform, and I believe that my next dream is out there waiting for me. I don't know what it looks like or what it'll be, but stay tuned because we'll figure it out together.
So I'm going to give you my take on why I think Amazon is laying off a record number of employees. I think it's a couple things. The first one being the state of the economy at the moment. Yes, AWS is a really, really big part of Amazon, but so is its marketplace. And what happens when people stop buying or buy less? Amazon does not make as much money. And given the state of the economy at the moment, I think Amazon knows that this upcoming holiday season is going to be a record low for revenues. I mean, food stamps are going to be cut off for millions and millions of Americans, so why would those folks choose to spend money money on things they don't need rather than trying to put food on the table. So I think that's the first thing. The fact that they know that this upcoming holiday season they're not going to make as much money. Instead, they would much rather just lay off employees because employees are most likely on a salary, and a salary is a fixed number, so they know that they're not going to be losing that X amount of money. My second reason, which focuses more on AI, is the fact that they're trying to build more data centers around the country. And when you think of AI and you think of all of these data centers that are being built, your brain probably automatically goes to, oh my god, robots are going to be built and they're going to take over our jobs. But the reality that a lot of people who don't work in big tech know of is this. AWS, Azure, and all of the big cloud services have very big clients that want to make a lot of money, and they already process so much data literally on like a minute by minute basis. The computational power that these processes, these tasks, these algorithms, everything requires is a lot. But these companies not only want them to be faster, but they want to process even more and more and more data, and they want more computational power. The only way you can do that is by buying more chips, and chips are very expensive. So what Amazon is going to do is by laying off 30,000 employees, they're going to use that money to buy more chips and make more money for themselves. It's all about capitalism.
If you have an office job, you have 1.5 years. Amazon just laid off 30,000 people starting from Tuesday. I don't know how fucking urgent this has to be for you to understand that you need to figure out a plan B. Really starting to think that being a freelancer or entrepreneur is safer than having a job. The reason is I diversify across multiple things. Place people in the restaurant business, I teach finance, do partnerships as an influencer, sell products, I'm a speaker. Some things will be replaced, some things will not be replaced. The fact is this, I am definitely diversifying. Having multiple lines of attack and defense enables me to have time to react if something changes. If you have an office job, I really need you to think if it can be replaced. And if so, you need a plan B. And you need to start thinking. I know that anxiety can stop you, cripple everything. You need to start thinking, because if you don't have an exit plan, you're gone. You become obsolete, you're not gonna do anything. And your labor still has a long lifespan. Education can still work, especially if it's in person. Any kind of in-person sales job, even though they're also trying to replace that. Any kind of place where the person is actually more important than the product.
今回の削減は倉庫の現場ではなく、小売部門の管理職など、いわゆるホワイトカラーの職種が中心です。AI による分析や自動管理が進めば、指示を出す人、管理する人の仕事も減っていく。そして Amazon は今、AI を動かすための設備投資を急ピッチで進めています。つまり、人に払う給料を減らして、AI に投資する流れが加速しているんです。解雇されなかった人も、AI の使い方や、新しい業務を覚える必要が出てくる。職を失う恐怖より仕事がどんどん変わっていく現実の方が近づいています。今の世の中は会社にいれば安心ではなく、どんな変化が来ても動ける自分を作る時代になっています。 Amazon のニュースはまさにそれを私たちに突きつけているのかもしれません。あなたは Amazon の大量解雇のニュースどう思いましたか？動画の感想や意見をコメントでぜひ聞かせてください。最後までご覧いただきありがとうございました。